Hi and welcome to Web TV. Now on tonight's show, Susie and I were given the challenge to defeat a team of paintballers with an army of robots. So here's an exclusive interview with the man behind the tech and the best bits of the action. On the Gadget show, we often get set seemingly impossible tasks. And recently, Susie and I had the challenge to take on one of the UK's premier paintballing teams. The only catch was, we weren't allowed to set foot on the battlefield. That's right, each and every shot we fired had to be done using tech. So, we joined forces with our old friend Grant Cooper from Robo Challenge to help us put together some seriously raging robots. This is the tech behind the bots.
One of the first challenges we were set is a big open area for the human team to come through to try and attack Susie and Polly at the end of the base. One of the best ways we thought to do this is with a flying remote control helicopter. So what I did, we used two Tiberius T8.1 handguns. These are mounted on a gimbal to the front of the helicopter with full two-axis movement with remote control up, down and left and right. Susie, Perry and Pollyanna actually controlled the guns and fired them remotely via servos on the trigger, completely separately.
Right, it's right in the middle of the frame now. Fire. That's the one.
The second objective we had was to try and disorientate our opponents, and to do that we used some infrared tripwires. What we did, we got some infrared beams and mounted them into a nice camouflage surrounding so that the human team wouldn't be able to see what was attacking them at the time. So here we have a receiver and a transmitter, and they then send a wireless signal to our computer, which set off a set of these smoke grenades. These completely disorientated the human team, and once again a second set of tripwires was enabled, set off some flashbangs and grenades.
Right, oh look, you can see them. Oh, there we go. Oh! They're not going to be able to see anything. The sentry unit is in play. Yes!
This is our sentry turret. This was completely disguised by a big pallet. We had a webcam mounted on the front of this that can see any opponents walking in front of its path. The guns were set to full fire mode, which is about 15 paintballs a second, so you could shoot out an incredible amount of balls without the opponents being able to run away. This works by the webcam picks up the face. It can determine whether it's a static object or a human being by pre-programmed settings in the computer. It's sent through the cables here to the sentry turret. This is controlled by remote control servos through a set of gear ratios there, and that's now fully autonomous to aim, point and shoot at your opponents. This should be one to take down a hell of a lot of people.
This is working, it's working!
This is brilliant. It sounds painful.
Go sentry, go!
And finally, with a 10-metre traverse, the zip wire paintball marker gave us some real aerial power.
We had a big steel cable swinging through the trees, and this polycarbonate box actually ran via this electric motor and speed controller along the tree. To control this, we've got a two-axis gimbal, so we've got a servo here that controlled the turret to turn, and we also had the same in the second axis that we've attached to our guns here. So this is how it was mounted up in the tree. This allows full up and down movement, left and right movement to find out its opponents.
But before Susie and I could get our hands on the robots, Grant carried out some last-minute testing, and it was clear they had a great aim. The tech was prepared, Susie and I took our position, and our army of robots were ready to eliminate the enemies on the battlefield. From fully automated to remote control, the robots put up a great fight. And here are the best bits of the action.